This is the landing page for Navaris and the platform that our users would see. As you can see here, we've got links for you to be able to connect your apps and systems. So as an example, I'll just connect Xero. A pop-up window will appear that allows you to log in to your Xero instance and integrate that source. You can, of course, repeat this over all systems and tools you might have. So that would include HubSpot, Jira, whatever it is that you might use, we can integrate through into here. Xero will just add the demo company for this so that you can see it, but let's connect that. You'll see Navaris will start to index that in the background. We can also now link a source. So whatever your document store is, emails, SharePoint, OneDrive, whatever it might be. I'll do our SharePoint. Again, it'll have an approval sign-in that you need to go through. You just need to select and log into your Microsoft account and then choose the folder that you would use. So in this one, let me use corporate because we've got some sort of files here that show you how this works. You can now see at the top here, what Navaris is doing is connecting to all of those sources. It's identifying what you have within there and surfacing where they might align to the data room and the perception of your business you're likely to want to convey. In order to do more, you could tell the system a bit about your business, and I'll fill in a few options for us here. So let's say I'm building a fundraising data room and I'm incorporated in the United Kingdom. And I am a SaaS software AL business. I do have revenue. I haven't done an equity round and I haven't raised external capital. There's a number of other questions here. You can answer these as you land in or at your own pace. This helps the system to understand more about your business and tailor what you should be presenting. Let's just go back to home, having answered a few. Based on my answers, Navaris will surface certain document types that you should be thinking about pulling together under corporate, legal, financials, operations, team, product, market, and sales. And then tag each of these as either required, recommended, and optional. You'll see under each that currently there's candidates or missing. Candidates is where it's identified a document within your systems that we've indexed that it believes is the right one. It does this by identifying the name of the file and its actual saved location as well. So in this case, it's found the executed articles of incorporation and believes this is the certificate of incorporation. Navaris hasn't read this document yet. There's human in the loop security here. So by linking this document, we give Navaris access to the actual file itself. It will go in, download that file, and create a mirror image of it within the system. Any changes you make to the file in its underlying source will be reflected and updated instantly within the Navaris instance. That means that you know this is always up to date, live, and synced. You can see here, this is the mirror of that file, and it is in fact the file we wanted. Another interface you could use, should you wish, is to actually hit the browse functionality and look through your actual instance of SharePoint. You can actually go and find whatever it is that you're looking for in here, if that's your way of doing it. So up to you how you interface with the system. You can find multiple documents across lots of different things. Where it's saying missing, it means it hasn't surfaced one that it believes is a candidate. So if you know this does exist, you could of course use that browse functionality, or more than likely you won't have this document. This is a key feature of Navaris for early businesses, as it helps them understand what they need to be building through the next stages. We did integrate Xero as well. So I just want to go to, for instance, an AR aging report. It's found some that I could link through my SharePoint, but it's also got an instant one here from Xero that it's created. Now, this is not a file that exists anywhere. This is data on the Xero account that's been converted by Navaris into a document that summarizes the accounts receivable aging in terms of a 4-page structure, a graphic, table, a summary, and a summary of what exactly is there. This is automatically created so that businesses can use the systems and tools they want day to day without needing to worry about external reporting metrics that might not be useful to them running the business. So for example, think you use HubSpot every day, you're really good within the system, but an investor wants to know your forecast and your pipeline. Currently, you need to download that, reformat it, constitute it, make a document to share. With Navaris, you just sync HubSpot and you press create pipeline, and it will make that document for you. So this is about allowing people to focus where they're adding the most value, using the tools and systems for their day-to-day creation, rather than the ones that are easiest to convert for external lenses. We then also have a feature around diligence requests. So let's say I get an email from investor A, let's call them, and they say, really interested, please share the following financial statements, EBITDA, aging, major customer deals, employee bios. Let's just say that's what we got. I can process this checklist within Navaris, and what it will do is go in and consider the requests in the way they were worded and convert that to things within the data room. This is so that a founder or leader can take that email and respond almost instantly with files that match the requests. So for instance, if I go into here now, this has been converted. So it said, well, it wants financial statements. We have annual financial statements for 3 years. That's published through Xero. We have monthly financial statements for 12 months. So we could go back to them, send that straight away. We can also publish it as a SharePoint link and send this straight over to them and say, well, here you are. You've got financial statements. Here's your EBITDA question. Here's your aging reports. Here are my major customer contracts. And here are my employee bios. And see, in this one, it's required candidates. I hadn't populated it yet, but I could go in now, see that I have multiple agreements and link these through, build this out and understand that this is what I need to share. So that's what Navaris is built to do. It's here to remove the admin associated with critical events on a scaling business's journey. We want you to be able to focus on the things that you're most valuable at to build your business. That's typically scale through product and sales, not reconstituting your information into specific output formats for investors, customer or investor due diligence requests, grant applications, board reporting, shareholder updates, whatever it might be. We can automate that process for you. And that's what we're here to do.